a chart, which is kind of like a poster. We call it an anchor chart to put in your classroom that you will be able to use when you are thinking about main idea and detail in your classroom. So the first thing we should probably do is give it a title, Malik. So what should we call our title? What did we just say that this is going to be mostly all about? Yep, we just read the story Snowflake Bentley. Absolutely, we read the story Snowflake Bentley, and that's what we're going to be talking about with our main idea in detail. Oh, I think I just gave the answer. What do you think we should what title our anchor chart?
Snowflake.
Snowflake Bentley, but what are we going to be learning about?
Main idea.
Yeah, I think main idea, and then we're going to be using our book Snowflake Bentley as an example. So up at the top, we will write main idea.
You'll see.
Main idea and details, right? When we were listening to that story, Snowflake Bentley, I told you to be listening for what we thought the story was all about, right? What the main idea was. But then also to tuck away in your mind all those little things, those little details that helped support that main idea, right? So when I think about the main idea, here's how I've always kind of thought about it. And this is something you're going to like as second graders. I have always thought about it like an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to think? I mean, is that okay with everybody?
No.
You don't like ice cream cones?
I like ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
okay.
Me too.
All right. So what we're going to do is I am going to draw a cone.
I should make any.
Now, if we think about the cone part, a dry cone isn't really all that fun to eat without the
Ice cream.
So if we think that there's ice cream and there's the cone, and sometimes it's fun with ice cream not just to have one kind. If you're really going to splurge and kind of have some fun, it's sometimes fun to have even more than one dip.
Yeah.
Okay. So sometimes you might want to have, and I'm just going to use one color, but you might want to say, oh, you know what, give me a dip of vanilla, and give me a small dip of chocolate, and oh, why don't you give me a dip of strawberry on top of that, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to have more than one dip.
I can't believe.
If we are looking at that, kids, that must have something to do with main idea and details, though. So I want you to help me put this together. Which part do you think is the main idea? Raise your hand, please. Do you think the cone would be the main idea?
Yeah.
Or would our dips of ice cream be the main idea?
The cone.
The cone. Can you tell me why?
Because that's like how you put it together.
Very good. It's how you put it together. Anybody else have another idea why you think the cone might be? Or maybe you think it's the dips.
The cone because it's like the cones are basically the main thing with the ice cream.
Okay. Anybody else have another way that you would say it? How would you say it?
Well, I would say because like you need to go to the main idea and then move on to the little details.
Oh, that's another way to say it. I did not think of it that way. That's a good way to say it, yes.
Because it basically holds dips.
It holds the dips. So he's saying the main idea kind of holds all the little parts up.
And it also keeps it from melting down, like on a plate, so it doesn't melt on the sides.
Okay, very good. If all we have are a bunch of little facts that don't have anything to do with each other, the whole story is gonna kind of melt down. If I say, I like bugs, oh, there's a rainbow outside. What's for lunch? Does that have anything to do with each other? Was there a main idea there? That was pretty random, wasn't it? So that was, Aiden, that was very good. I wouldn't have thought of that. It kind of holds it from melting down. Okay, so he said that I should write what on the cone, everybody? Okay, I should write main idea.
Main idea and details.
On the cone?
Yep.
No, on the cone.
No.
And then these were our,
Detail.
very good. And you know, I put 3 scoops here. There could be lots more. There could be many, many more.
There's 15 more.
Oh, that's nice. Ice cream.
Now let's think of our story, Snowflake Bentley. Someone mentioned that, the story that we just read. Let's think of an example to put up here. Let's start with the cone. Let's start with the main idea. Give me some ideas. How would you put that into words? What do you think the whole idea of Snowflake Bentley was? Yes, dear.
Love snowflakes.
Snowflake Bentley loved snowflakes.
Yes.
That would be one good way to say it. Does anyone have a different way to say it? Yes.
He studied snowflakes for a long time.
Snowflake Bentley studied snowflakes for a long time. That's an excellent. Yes.
The snowflake man?
Yes, Snowflake Bentley was a snowflake man. We made it into a sentence. Malik?
He was patient and he waited for the fruits that he could get it.
Okay. Now, let's think about that. He was patient and he waited. Let's think about that. I think that's good information, Malik. Do you think that covers what the whole book was about? Or do you think that was a little part that would support what the...
The detail.
Excellent. I think that was a good detail.
Isn't it waiting and patient the same thing?
It's another way to say it. Yes.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to kind of combine some of the things you just told me. So someone told me Snowflake Bentley
No. What's the snowflake?
thanks for being good listeners, loved snowflakes. And I'm just going to combine this sentence with what you said, and spent, how did you say that? Did you say much of his life? Or what did you, someone said something about that?
That was Elizabeth.
Who said something about his life?
It was Claire. He spent lots of time studying snowflakes.
Okay, lots of time studying snowflakes. Now I want everyone to try to get one detail popped in your head right now that supports that idea. What's a detail from the story that would prove this? What's something from the story that you remember that we read that would prove that that's true? Go ahead.
Well, snow?
But what's something that happened in the story that proved how much he loves snow? Just let him think.
He wanted a camera to take pictures.
Excellent. That was a detail. He wanted a camera to take pictures of snow. That would be a detail that proves the main idea. Anyone have another detail that would prove something? There's some kids I haven't heard from yet.
I
that I know have a good idea that I'd like to hear from you. Yes, sir?
Got a microscope.
Yes. What did he, to do what, sir? What can you tell me more about
Look
that?
at snowflakes.
Anyone else have a detail? Yes.
He wouldn't stop looking at snowflakes. He wouldn't stop trying to.
Even
He
when,
wouldn't stop
what
trying.
happened, what are some things that happened that might have tried to stop him?
People.
What did-
saying I'm
Right.
bullying.
So, people,
Made fun of him. Tried to.
people could not stop him.
But what if the mayor?
What kind of, does anyone know a word that's called when you really want to do something really bad and no matter what, people can't stop you? You feel what?
Oh, you feel bad.
No, when you feel like nothing can stop you, you feel,
Disappointed.
think of another word.
Awesome.
It's a D word.
Oh.
I feel nothing can stop me. I'm going to get this done. I feel very
Determined.
Good job.
Oh. What is determined?
It means that no one can stop you. I have a goal and nothing's going to stop me.
I knew that.
Like Lily might say, I'm going to try out for the cheer team. I'm going to make it. Nothing's going to stop me. I feel very determined.
Determined. I know that.
Okay, excellent. Okay, boys and girls, if you look up here, let's review. Let's read the title.
Main idea and detail.
So if we think of it like an ice cream cone, what is the cone?
Main idea.
And what are the scoops?
Details.
Do you only have to have three scoops?
No. You can have more.
You can have
like
50.
100.
Very good. You can have even more.
2,000.
All right.
2 million.
Who's looking up here?
Infinity in space.
Oh, we're just waiting for a couple eyes. So we're going to put this chart somewhere in your classroom, probably over on that whiteboard where you usually put your charts, so that you can use this when you're working on main idea and detail this next week, so that you can use it, okay? And we might even be able to make smaller copies for you to have to use if you would like that too, if you need that, to use in your small group.
Can we use the paper?
All right, give thumbs up if you understand. Okay, thank you.